Peace, peace, purpose, people. What's going on with you, y'all? Listen, so it is a wonderful Wellness Wednesday, all right? And if you are new to my face, all right, I am Zavi D. Morgan. I'm a holistic life and business coach and business owner, all right? And I'm just here on this Wednesday morning to empower you, okay? If you have not checked out my last post, where it stated, it's a meme, and it says that oftentimes the cure is found from the cause, right? And in my status, I went in to describe 3 traumas or deficiencies that we as people oftentimes are faced with, oftentimes are challenged with. And these traumas or deficiencies are oftentimes born in our youth, all right? And so the top 3 are abandonment, abuse, and neglect, right? Abandonment, abuse, and neglect. And if we face these type of particular traumas in our youth, and we do not deal with them, we don't have support in healing them or learning how to release those things, then we will bring those triggers into our adulthood, okay? I have a book called Profit in Your Purpose where I explain these things, okay? Because I had to work through my own, myself. And in order to begin to live a life where I was able to understand how to use my tools, right? To be the best that I could be in my life, understanding how to keep my head held high through my challenges, and understanding the triggers, right, from people, places, and things that would come my way to throw me off my game, right, to make me lose focus. So I had to do the work myself, all right? And so I know firsthand what it's like, and I'm not afraid to testify about that because God has delivered me, right? And that's not to say that I still don't face certain challenges or have to grow through certain situations, but this is to say that I know how to. I can identify those things. And once you identify what's attacking you, you can better attack it, right? And get it out there, get it out your life. And so by acknowledging these top 3 traumas / deficiencies, abuse being mental, physical, spiritual, even emotionally, we can address certain things that are going on currently in our lives. So abandonment from childhood versus today will look like you having a hard time detaching away from people, places, or things that no longer serve you, right? Because of fear of being on your own, a fear of having to do life alone, right? And or abandonment could also look like you just have to have friends everywhere. Everybody your friends on the job, everybody your friends wherever you go. Now it's all right to have friends, you understand what I'm saying, but are these people truly your friends, or are you just building trauma bonds? Okay, you have to identify that. Are you just building bonds based off of the trauma that you and others share, right? Or are these people truly your friend? These are things that you have to look at. This is what it may look like in adulthood, right? You're making trauma bonds, or you have trauma bonds, or you're dealing with the wrong type of people to avoid loneliness, so to speak, right? Abuse. What abuse may look like, coming from childhood into adulthood. Abuse may look like, you are the trash can, right? I did a post about this a few days ago, or a couple of weeks ago now, I can't remember. But you may be the trash can where people come and dispose all of their negative experiences, and they do not fill you up with any good ones, right? They are not filling your cup with empowerment, but instead they are filling you up with all of their negative experiences. And that can be categorized as mental abuse, emotional abuse. Maybe you're in domestic violence relationships, right? Which could be physical abuse. Even in the workplace, people who oftentimes haven't healed their own trauma, they may be, attached to you in these negative ways. And so now they pick on you. It is the mean guy or mean girl situation that's happening. Everyone gangs up on you because it's easy to. People pick with you because they may be intimidated by you. You know, and you take it. And you don't have to snap off about it. You don't have to yell, scream, cuss about it, but you do nothing about it. You don't stand up for yourself because of the abuse that you may have faced in your childhood, and you have not had the correct, you know, guidance to identify what that healthy way of handling situations may be, you know. So this is why it's important to deal with your said trauma, you know. And then neglect. Okay, you may find yourself in situations where, you know, you take negative experiences from people. You take abuse from people. You know, you don't speak up for yourself. You know, you suffer with detachment. Thank you, Holy Spirit. When it's time for you to release a certain person, place, or thing, you know, you have a hard time doing so, which prevents you from receiving the newer things, right? New, everything, new. And shout out to Ty Tribbett. But sometimes in order to receive our new season, in order to, you know, just be in a place where God is blessing us with new things, we have to learn how to release the old things. And oftentimes releasing the old things, when you have a fear of releasing the old things, it's because you have a fear, you have been abused, but you have been neglected. You understand what I'm saying? You have been neglected in a certain part of your life. We're talking about childhood traumas and how they affect you in your adult life. But neglect, abuse, abandonment could definitely happen in adulthood as well. So I'm not, you know, I'm not leaving that part out. Well, I am leaving that part out in regards to this video, but I am not ignoring that happens. I am full aware that, you know, trauma could definitely take place in your adulthood as well, right? But this video is to identify how those childhood traumas may have followed you into your adulthood. You understand what I'm saying? And oftentimes as adults, we may think that we have it all together. That couldn't possibly be my issue, or why I respond the way that I do today, or why I am triggered by certain situations today. That when I was 5 years old, really, that couldn't possibly be why I act the way I act today. Yes, it can, family. And today, all I'm doing in this video is just encouraging you to identify what's attacking you. Identify, just take a look, scan over your actions, how you treat people, how you respond to people, you know, whether you use nice words and smile, or, you know, you have this little way of picking on somebody, or, you know, whatever the case may be. It's still picking. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It's still a negative spirit. It's still gossip. It's still, you know, manipulation. It's still you responding from this place of your triggers being touched, being hit, right? And so I'm encouraging you to seek some help. If you don't want to get with me, that's fine. Just if you want to work through them yourself, that's fine. I have a self-help book. Again, it's called Profit and Your Purpose. It teaches you 7 steps to identify how what you went through in life can actually work for you in life. And in that book, you can also gain education on, you know, turning what it is you love to do into something you get paid to do, because that's ultimately why we are here on earth. And so if you do not want to work with me, if you feel like as though you cannot work on your own, then make sure that you get with someone who is able to help you. This person doesn't necessarily have to be certified, does not have to have a degree in these things. All people that God sends to help you in certain situations in your life may not be appointed by any type of law or any type of state legislation or education in that manner, but they may be anointed by God. So, you know, you have to make sure first, check in the spirit. That's how you clarify. That's how you clarify what's happening out here on earth. That's how you check the soul of a person, no matter what they say or what position they hold in life. What position do they hold in God? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm encouraging you. This is your word on Wednesday. I am encouraging you to get with, you know, whomever you need to get with to identify your cure. to the cause of what's trying to break you today. Okay, so listen, don't let nobody tell you you can't when God has already told you you can. Make sure that you identify your purpose. Be about your passion so you can continue to live life every single day doing what it is you love to do, but most importantly, what created to do. Okay, so listen, share this with somebody who may need to see this video. Just share it. You may not even know who comes across it. Oftentimes people don't share a comment, you understand what I'm saying, but they're viewing it, and you just may save someone's life. Okay, so hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, because I'm always dropping jewels for you to pick up, y'all. This is the season to break chains and build wealth. God is not playing about you. God is not playing about its people anymore, and it is time to raise up a standard. Take your life back. All right, peace, purpose, people. I love you.